Peace FM 104.3.
It was about the effect of self-governance. What we were going to use the power of self-governance for. And 68 years down the line, what have we used that power for? The power to govern ourselves, the power to own a parliament, to take decisions ourselves, the power that you say Ghana permission in free Queen Elizabeth to answer the power necessary Ghana asem eko quarter nasi yibua yemfa the court of England the Supreme Court all these power that have accumulated to us. How have we used that power to benefit the people? I'm saying, and now your friend is saying, your mame Sophia Kufu, former Chief Justice, speaking very strongly about our mineral deals and our mineral agreements. Say we are still doing the same Georgesburg agreements. Oh, share your deals are now we have discovered lithium. Go and look at the deal we are trying to sign with this lithium and see if indeed that is how best we can harness this resource potential. So it's a serious matter that should engage all of our attention. And I think that these celebrations, instead of becoming a marching parade, should be a forum to have serious conversations about the direction of our country. Say, baby, truly, should we come back and sit here around this table 10 years, 20 years down the line to lament about these same deficiencies, these same economic problems? And the Mabunu meanwhile, we are the second largest producer of cocoa, an industry, a cocoa that produces a $30 billion industry. Assuming Ghana even have just 2 billion market share of that 30 billion, do you know how much jobs that will create for our people? We are one of the largest producers of gold on the continent and even in the world. Not a single refinery. We don't have a single midstream. What about oil? The same thing. We have serious reserves. We have upstream, downstream. We have a huge midstream that can produce a whole petrochemical hub on the continent to create jobs for our people, all abandoned. We don't have a midstream. Ghana, your petroleum sector and your oil sector, upstream, downstream. Upstream, the crown, and my you're turning in a downstream, and also no importers no back home even a hijack sector no. But the sector is larger than just upstream and downstream. There's a whole midstream that can create a petrochemical hub on the continent, or in fact, on the continent. Which Ghana your location? We are bordered by about 7 or 8 landlocked countries. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they all rely on us. All their petrochemical needs rely on us.
What is happening to the Petroleum Hub Development Corporation?
What?
It's like government is not even appointing anybody to.
But what is even the plan for that? I mean, you need to understand the policy
there to think out the plan.
Yes, but but before setting up, what was the vision for that petroleum hub?
Maybe it was to be the midstream.
I have not. Maybe the information have not gone out properly. But these are some of the things that we need to be discussing on serious matters. We should be calling national forum. How is it that 68 years down the line, the Ghanaian still doesn't own himself? The fact that we go and sit in parliament and shout yeah does not mean we own ourselves. People still determine how much they buy our commodities. We still don't have control of our natural resources and our minerals. Today, even our human resources is also at risk. Today, we don't have control of our nurses and our doctors. All of them running away for better conditions of service. Because we fail to create one for them here at home, where they come from. And so today, any top trained doctor that comes out want to work as I want to run away and live. Any nurse specialized, gone. 68 years down the line. These are the challenges that confront us, and these are real conversations that must be had. And somebody must be bold enough to say, "Hey, It's about time we stop these needless celebrations, these needless fanfares, and sit at the table and say, how do we come out of this economic quagmire? How do we think of economic independence? Because truly, that is the true independence. Political independence is just for a class of people, but economic independence is what is truly for all and will benefit the ordinary Ghanaian and everybody. And so we must begin to look at these issues. I mean, the cost for me, once the celebration is needless, how much we spent over it. I mean, the millions of cedis that have been pumped into these celebrations in the past, for me, are not worth it. They are needless. And for me, I embrace the new posture to cut down some of these costs. But I'm saying in future, these parades and all those things should even be further reduced. And Independence Day should always be a kind reminder of our failure to gain true economic independence that benefit the ordinary Ghanaian. And the struggle for that economic independence must be waged, and we must get everybody on board. But that's it.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.